Wild Thing Bliss on the hill for this one, fresh off a stellar string of outings. All eyes are focused on the up-and-coming prospect. Can she keep it going? It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. One down. Wild Thing Bliss will hit next.
Bliss.
Popped up on the left side of the infield. Williams has a beat on it. And there are two down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hit her, looked like she was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat her instead of a line drive or something hit deep.
Four-seam fastball.
It's a pop-up and
inside.
an easy out for the defense.
Casey Schmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. Bliss, more than 100 career wins on the mound. She's a 5-time MVP.
Four-seam
and she's
fastball.
left her mark on this
High
game
inside.
of baseball. Strike two.
Cold night tonight,
Splitter.
Boog, and that's a pretty
Low middle.
firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Got him. One out.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And she's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but she's one of the best at throwing it where she wants to.
Sinker. Low outside. Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
0-1 now. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or
Four-seam
agreed with the
fastball.
umpire's calls.
Low
but at
inside.
this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Chop to third. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, Yankees. Fernandez.
2 outs, base is empty. Yanquiel Fernandez digs in now.
Slurve.
I'm liking
Low
the power
outside.
he's shown recently. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
Fernandez thought that one missed, and here comes the challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
That one at triple digits.
Good
Four-seam
pitch down around the
fastball.
knees. You want to be
High
there all
outside.
game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Sinker. Low inside.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
It's a tough
Four-seam
pitch,
strikeout.
but in
High
terms
inside.
of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was...
And she got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. So the Yanks go in order. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter,
Four-seam
Oliver
fastball.
Valenzuela.
High outside.
Valenzuela.
Boog, that's cheddar, baby.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Fouled off. He was late.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And the 0-2. Got him swinging.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter,
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
And a strike right through there. That
Sinker.
one at triple digits.
Middle outside.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
The healthy
Four-seam
cut,
fastball.
tough pitch at
Middle
98,
outside.
but a really good pass at the ball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Here's the
Four-seam
shortstop
fastball.
at the plate,
High
Carson
outside.
Williams. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. That is the inning. Down in order go the Yankees, and it remains 1-0. No outs.
Up next
Runner
for
on
Cleveland,
second.
The designated hitter, Bailey Bliss.
Liner caught at second. One pitch and one out.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now.
Splitter. Low outside.
Here's your 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitter's meeting pregame. But this
Four-seam
lineup
fastball.
seems way
Low
too anxious,
inside.
aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Struck him out looking.
She made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some players are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Four-seam fastball. High inside. Splitter. Low outside. Slurve. Low inside.
The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
The 0-2. Swings and misses. And that's 6 Ks for her in this one.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other
Four-seam
way.
fastball.
But that time,
High outside.
a little anxious.
Now, number 11. In the air, left field, flying after this one. Fair ball. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
The batter, number 19.
Back to the
Four-seam
top of the
fastball.
Yankee order.
High inside.
Casey Schmidt getting ready to
Four-seam
hit.
fastball.
Led off the
High
game with a
inside.
strikeout.
Splitter. Low outside.
And the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Four-seam
Just
fastball.
not able to catch up
High
to that
middle.
velocity.
Got it. Third out. That ends the frame. So 1 hit is all they get. 3 innings complete. It's the Guardians 2 and the Yankees nothing. Back in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Oswaldo
Four-seam
Cabrera
fastball.
stepping in now
Low
for the
outside.
Yankees.
You know, these Yankees just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Good job to fight that one off.
Knuckleball. Middle center.
Here's the 0-2. Struck him out looking. Strikeout number 8.
Slurve. Middle outside.
Well, right now, this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So, got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
That one in triple digits.
Four-seam fastball.
The Guardians
low middle.
Leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And he hits a ground ball right side. Isaac steps on the bag. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. And here's a look at how she's using her pitches in this one. 2 down, bases empty. Now at the plate,
Four-seam
Oliver
fastball.
Valenzuela.
High outside.
0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
She's just filling up the strike zone right now.
Sinker.
Don't want to get yourself in an
middle.
0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And a big swing and a miss.
This pitcher sink has so much drop in it. It's
outside.
almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, she gets swings and misses.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Sinker. Low middle.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Whiff number 9 for her in this game. Yanks held in check. They trail it here 3-0.
Up next for Cleveland, the designated hitter,
Bliss made off with 4 stolen bases in her last game.
You want to know how rare her 4-steal game was, Boo? In MLB history, only 3 players have more than 5 games like that. Ty Cobb, Vince Coleman, and Ricky Henderson. Ricky's special, though. He did it 19 times in his career. Just crazy. Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat, and now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get her into motion.
Step off throw to first, and she's back in easily. Runner on the go, pitching for a strike. Throw there, safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why she so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and she needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Runner on the go again. Pitch misses.
Get out.
Throw bounces, and she's in there safely with the stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
When a player's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let her get out that far. When you don't have a good throw behind the plate, she's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Throw down to third, but she's back safely. Left field, way back there. That one carrying, and it bangs off the wall. Runner in from third to extend their lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Bliss back to work with the lead.
Yeah, and this is where you want to work quick and efficient. Pound the zone, force contact, no freebies, no drama.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Foul ball.
You know, these Yankees
Four-seam
just aren't
fastball.
putting together very
High
many good
outside.
at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but
Slurve.
it just hasn't happened
Middle
for them
inside.
yet.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And her season of strikeouts continues with number 250.
Knuckleball. Middle center.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
The heater can be a tone setter for a pitcher, but
Sinker.
if it's not effective,
Low
it
outside.
goes the other way. It becomes a tone setter for the offense. They just haven't been able to do much with it in this one.
And that's in there at the knees.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Swings through it for the K. The high heel, too much on that one.
No, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center
Knuckleball.
fielder. He was
High
a
middle.
strikeout victim his first time.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. She's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Splitter. Low inside.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Splitter.
2 down,
Low
nobody
outside.
on. Last half of inning number 5. Got it! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
All she's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Well, we go bottom 6. And stepping in for the Yankees, number 87.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
For you growing up in New York City,
Splitter.
I mean, you're a
Low
big sports
outside.
fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was
Four-seam
one
fastball.
game, though,
High
that I went
outside.
to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan
Knuckleball.
at Old Yankee
Middle
Stadium.
center.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level
Sinker.
pitcher like this.
Low outside.
And that one hit 97 on the
Four-seam
gun.
fastball. Low inside.
Got him. The whips just keep on coming. She's up to 14 now. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting herself in this one, Boog. Feeling
Sinker.
really good about what she's
Middle
working
outside.
with, and that really allows a pitcher to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Schmidt in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
She's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes
Splitter.
pitchers cower
Low
coming
middle.
into a ballpark like this, but she's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Splitter.
The Guardians
Low
leading
inside.
by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. It's an immaculate inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for her out there now. You're watching Cleveland Guardians baseball on the show, Ohio. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Wild Thing Bliss.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
And that one is lifted in the air on the move. pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
The bat, number 11. Shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The first baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Sinker. Low middle.
That's a ball.
The Yankees looking to rally.
Splitter. Low middle.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until
Splitter.
he got a strike.
Low
And
middle.
now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike
Four-seam
two.
fastball. High outside.
Swing and a miss, and she got him. What a game she's having. 16 Ks now.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Sinker. Middle inside.
Swings through that one out in front that
Four-seam
time.
fastball.
Another 0-2
High
count
inside.
right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. She can go anywhere she wants to go right here.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Splitter. Low middle.
Really
missed.
good
That's
take,
a ball.
especially with 2 strikes.
Knuckleball. High middle.
And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, she's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
2 down, bases empty.
Four-seam
Oliver
fastball.
Valenzuela
Low inside.
stepping in now for the Yankees. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across.
Splitter.
So why not?
Low
You got some
outside.
pop. Swing for the fences.
95 with that one. The stuff has
Four-seam
been
fastball.
excellent.
Low inside.
Make it 18 strikeouts on the day. Still in total. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now up is the Yankees DH. Blaine
Four-seam
Grant.
fastball. Low outside.
Swing and a bouncer. Gets it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Arthur Williams.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
Foul ball there.
Knuckleball. Middle center.
On the ground to the left. Volpe. To first. Out. Number 2.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs. Base is empty. And now the center fielder.
Four-seam fastball.
Went down looking
High
on 3
outside.
pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here. Oh,
Nice
the 0-0
one.
count. Not every strike
Splitter.
is a good
Low
strike for a
outside.
hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
This ball's chopped in the ground.
That's a
And it
foul
goes
ball.
just
Sinker.
foul.
Middle outside.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
2 down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 8 innings, 8 zeros as the shutout continues here. You're watching Cleveland Guardians baseball on the Show, Ohio. First and second, 1 out. Bliss, the next to hit. She's one of the best players in the game. That one is absolutely belted. Can't reach it. This should score at least one.
All right, hang on.
One run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 6-0. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
First pitch way inside a fastball. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Tobias Myers, the closer of the staff, is throwing.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
2-2 on the way. Got it looking. That's a strikeout. Volpe wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. One away with a runner at third here at the top of the ninth. In the air to left center. Valenzuela should have this one. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but he backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me.
Sinker.
I don't know if I ever missed a
Low
cutoff
inside.
man again. These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might
Four-seam
want to be a little more
fastball.
patient.
Low
Take some
inside.
pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Next offering is fouled back.
Splitter. Low outside.
And down on strikes he goes, and one away.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way
Four-seam
just to be more
fastball.
competitive up
High
there at the plate.
outside.
That one fouled off.
Splitter. Low outside.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Splitter. Low outside.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory.
Got room.
2 away now.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Casey Schmidt.
So it's
Four-seam
their last chance
fastball.
in this one.
High
And
outside.
next for New York, Casey Schmidt.
Splitter.
Two down, nobody
Low
on.
inside.
Here in the last half of inning number 9. They're down to their final strike.
She's pounding
Four-seam
the zone.
fastball.
Hitters don't have time to
High
think
outside.
in between pitches.
Cut on and missed, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know she's going to stew a little bit over that one hit that she gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, if she'd have made just one better pitch, perhaps she'd have a no-hitter.